everyone. Welcome to PCOA's Healthy Tidbits for Staying in Place. So these sessions are brought to you by the certified instructors who are normally teaching in PCOA's enhanced fitness classes. My name is Marty, and this 30-minute session is called the Challenge Moves. So we have a challenge going on at PCOA amongst the staff, and I'm just going to review these moves for everybody, in case this is something that's helpful for you. So I'm going to show you seated and standing versions of these different moves. If you're going to use a chair, it might be your desk chair, and maybe you have other choices and you can use a chair that's a little bit more supportive. If it needs to be nice and stable for you, not rolling around, that kind of thing. So make good decisions for your own safety. Have a little space around you, and as always, don't ever move into pain. Pain is your body's way of telling you when you're doing something that's not a good idea. I'd like you to remember always to breathe. Everything starts with breathing. Feel free to drink water as you're doing any exercise, and always have fun with movement. If it's not fun, there's a really good chance you're not going to continue doing it for any length of time. So as I said, this is all the moves that we have as part of our challenge moves. And I'm going to start the music, and then I'll show you. Okay, so the first move we have is the stand-up move, and the seated version is called rocking chair. So I'm gonna just look like a rocking chair, pushing down with my feet and trying to push myself about an inch or two up out of the chair. About an inch or two is all I'm doing. Okay, now the other version of this would be standing all the way up and all the way down. Your feet can be staggered. You are trying to stay really tall with this. So lead with the crown of the head, stand straight up to the best of your ability. Pay attention to how your knees are doing. And usually we're doing about 8 to 12 of whatever repetition you are choosing, okay? So I wasn't counting. Alrighty. So our second exercise is only seated. That's the only version we have. However, you either can be toward the front of the chair or toward the back of the chair, okay? And it's just the leg extending and the thigh stays down. And other leg. So with myself scooted all the way back, that would be choice A. And then scooching forward here, so the thighs are not as supported, but my posture is still nice and tall. This would be choice B. I am trying to keep my thighs nice and level, as if I was balancing a tray on them. 2 more. And other leg. Breathing is a good idea throughout. So try and picture that you're breathing all the way down into your low belly. 2 more. Okay, now our third exercise are calf raises. These are sweet to do seated. I like doing these seated. You're just lifting your heels, pushing down with the balls of your feet. You can think about doing these all kinds of places. And this is a fun thing to just do while you're seated at your desk. It really doesn't bother anyone. Okay, so a lot of people are used to standing calf raises. So that would be behind your chair. And same thing, up go the heels, balls of the feet push down, and you're avoiding rocking with this. You're just pushing your body weight straight up. So this is, all these leg moves are body weight moves. You're moving your own body through space. Okay, then our fourth exercise, oh, we weren't going to use the word exercise. Fourth move is toe raises. Lifting the toe, lifting the toe. Up goes the toe. Now, I really like doing these and trying to focus on not letting the toe leave. So lift the top of the foot toward the shin, and try this faster too. And then slow. So you'll usually feel this pretty quickly in the shins. Anterior tibialis is that muscle. These are very involved in balance also. So now let's do the standing version. So again, we're nice and tall, and we are lifting the top of the shoes toward the shins. Yeah, all of the muscles in the legs are important for balance. In particular, the outside and inside of the thighs, and all the muscles in the calves and shins, and then the ankles and feet. Let's do 2 more. Okay, then our fifth move is a seated hamstring curl. Okay. So this move is a little bit weird. You want to be in your chair comfortably, holding on with the hand that's closest. The working leg here is this front leg that comes off the chair, and you just lift, lift, and lift. Seated hamstring curls are actually more difficult than standing hamstring curls. You can really isolate your hamstrings with this. Let's do 4 more. Okay, and let's turn and do the other side. Hold on to the chair with the hand closest to the chair. Get ready to work this leg. So it's pointed down as much as it can toward the floor. It's sort of hard to get into position sometimes. Hamstring curls seated. Sometimes you'll feel like this moves into a cramp. Try to relax the foot. But yeah, sometimes it just will cramp, and you just have to breathe and relax through it. A couple more. And then we'll go up and do the standing hamstring curl. So that is, again, very important to have that working leg behind the supporting leg. You curl and touch, and curl and touch. You want to avoid that working leg coming forward, okay? Up and down we go. Yeah, fun stuff. And other leg. Start back with the toe down, the working leg back. And remember, you're not drawing that working leg forward. If you have something, you can look at yourself sideways. Alrighty, here we go. Curl, curl. Okay, so that is hamstring curl, number 5 on our list. Now we have, this is important exercise for our balance. This is the inner outer thigh working. So again, this would be one where we're keeping track of the nice level thighs. We just open and close, open and close. You are leading with the knee, not the foot. You might just have the foot hover. Excuse me, that's fine. And then other side. And then if you were going to do the standing version, you'd be behind your chair. Nice and tall. You'd have your toes pointed forward. And the lift is not too big. You're going to lift and feel the side of the hip working. And you're going to avoid turning the toe at all. Okay, that makes it very much in the side. And what I will tell you is I always teach this as a smaller lift. If you try to go big, you'll sometimes have to open that hip rather than keeping it in this nice forward position. And finish up, other leg, lift. Trying to keep that toe pointed forward. And the nice tall spine too. Always think about your posture, your breath, letting your belly soften, letting your breath really fill you. More. Okay, so we have one more. And this is for the butt. So seated, we just do butt squeezes, which I think are great. I think butt squeezes are really good. So do double, that's both butt cheeks, squeezing together. Do 2 more. Okay, now do singles, one side, other side, one side, other side. You're squeezing one butt cheek and then the other. Usually the butt can really benefit from this. There's a tendency for us to all overuse those hip flexors, and the butt kind of lets that happen. But if we encourage butt squeezes to have those big muscles in the back side work, that's very helpful. Okay, so butt squeezes, and the standing version is leg extension. So again, your posture, I encourage you to be close to the chair with all these, and the starting position, once again, is toe back, and then it's just a little lift again, little lift straight back, avoiding turning the leg. Keep yourself beautifully lined up straight. Couple more. And other side. So step back with the leg that's going to work, and lift without turning the foot. Remember, your body has a lot of good ideas because your body knows how to use momentum. You have some muscles that are preferred over other muscles because the body's used to using them. So sometimes when you're trying to do some of these cues, you're going to notice it's not that much fun. It doesn't always come naturally to keep that foot straight. And you ideally are feeling this right in the butt. Couple more. And then let your hips circle around nice and easy. I'm going to give you a little stretch here. Step back with one foot, bend that front knee, push that back heel, and be nice and tall. So back of the leg, nice stretch. You can add this front toe coming up. Give a nice calf stretch for the front leg. You'll generally feel stretches, all the way in the back of your leg. Calf and hamstring. Okay, other side. Heel is down, front knee is bent, nice and tall. Really let your shoulders be as relaxed as you can. Push that back heel. Okay, switch now. Toe up. That's the sound of the man working on the chain. Okay, so those are the 7 challenge moves for the low body. Now we're going to move to the upper body. So you might have your desk or a table, or some sort of weight. So remember, you can add weights to your hands to increase the intensity on any of these, but you don't really have to at all. So I'm going to talk about a couple different ways. The first is a very classic exercise, your bicep. So that's right here, the muscle that, you'll see people flex to show off how strong they are. So the bicep actually, for its size, it's the strongest muscle in the body other than the heart, which is kind of cool. So the bicep, that's why everyone shows it off. And remember, you're probably used to seeing bicep curls done with weights. So if you wanted to add weights, you could add something like hands. So the bicep curl, you want to try and hug yourself with your upper arms. Keep them nice and close and move through the whole range of motion. Spine is nice and long and tall. You're coming up and then straightening. That's the sound of the man working on the chain. As I said, the biceps are strong. They're involved in all the lifting that you do all day long. They're very helpful in fall prevention because your arms might catch you if you start to fall, and you want your arms to be strong to do that. Okay, so I'm gonna just, since I don't have a desk here in front of me, I'm gonna demonstrate and pretend I do have a desk. So if I put my hands under the desk, I can do these isometric bicep curls. I can push into the bottom of the desk, push and push. And if I don't have a desk and I don't want to do weights, I can visualize and I can contract my muscles. 2 more. Okay, now triceps, let's talk about them in the same way. So I've got my desk again. Triceps are the partner of the biceps. They're the back of the arm, very strong themselves. The biceps are more popular, so the triceps kind of get ignored. So pushing down into the desk, that's an isometric move for your triceps. So you could push. Remember I said you don't always have to have an actual thing to push on. You might just isometrically contract. That means you just squeeze your own muscle, pretend you're pushing, okay? 2 more. So there's an interesting tricep extension, tricep position. I'm going to show you a couple more tricep moves. One is using a wall to do a push-up, which I think is a really fun idea. So you're placing yourself arms distance away, okay? And notice I'm trying to let my whole body stay straight as I go in. You see my heels come up? Keep your elbows close to your ribs. And nice and easy. Push-ups. Anything in the push-up family is going to work triceps and chest. And they really feel good because you're moving your own body through space. There's a lot happening with that kind of moving your own body weight. Your body likes to do that, I think, too. Okay, so that's chest and triceps if you do that kind of wall push-up, alrighty? And one more thing for the triceps, if your shoulders like this, so this is really only if your shoulders are happy doing this, but you'll see people do this sometimes. This is an overhead extension, okay? Extending, bending, extending, and bending. Really, this is really limited by how your shoulders feel. Like personally, my shoulders love this, but I know a lot of people in my classes do not like this. So they would do anything, where their shoulders are not in this position. Okay, and then we'll move to seated rows. That's our third exercise, the seated rows. We're going to add the torso, reaching a little bit with our arms, coming back with our elbows, and squeezing our shoulder blades together. So we come back with the elbows, squeeze the shoulder blades. This is really about the upper back. Seated rows, you can add weight. You'll see people using, those resistance bands. We could get a regular rowboat or something and do it. Probably tire us out. So seated rows, upper back, back of the shoulders, that part of your back. Okay, then we have our arm raises, and these are just coming straight up, about shoulder level. So you think about your posture nice and tall, up you go, and relax. Lift and lower. Breathing. Sometimes you'll catch yourself holding your breath. That's really good to catch yourself because you really want to breathe throughout. 2 more. Okay, let yourself go arm raises on the side here. Now the thing to remember with arm raises on the side, you do not have to go shoulder level at all. I'd rather you didn't. So you're working the tops of the shoulders with this. And if you go high, you'll tend to do that kind of scrunching in that goes into the neck. So we're staying right here, below shoulder level. We lift, and the wrists are nice and straight. Keep your wrists straight. Keep yourself breathing. Posture is beautiful. 2 more. Last one. Okay, and then some chest flies. So we have a cactus arms here. We come in, bring our elbows together, and out. Draw in and up. In. I'd like you to think about your posture and your breathing always. Okay, think about the upper back with all of this also. 2 more. These will sometimes just feel awfully good. Kind of open you up. Now bring your forearms back together and lift and lower and lift and lower. Two more. And that's it. So let's just do a couple of shoulder rolls. Inhale one arm up. Give yourself a sweet stretch. Other side. And relax your arms down and just turn gracefully into a twist. So start with your hips. Your hips are moving and your torso does a nice little twist. You're in the chair. Use the chair. Just relax the head, neck, and shoulders. And then undo and head to the other side. You will keep the holding on the stretch. I'm going to switch our music. Okay, undo this twist. If you haven't already, move your shoulders. Okay, now take either arm and act like you're going to pledge allegiance. Then pat yourself on the back and then push that elbow so that your forearm travels over that shoulder a little bit. And then other side, look like you're going to pledge allegiance. pat yourself on the back, and then just push that forearm over the shoulder. This should really just feel nice. That's all. Nice stretch through the shoulder, upper arm, upper back. Nice and easy. And then relax. Okay, we've got a couple ankle circles. And other side. So you did those standing leg stretches, and you might like this stretch. So here is the ankle on the thigh. It could be right on the foot, depending upon how your hip feels with this, and nice and tall. So this is a really good stretch to do at your desk, because this is for the hip on this bent leg that's crossed somewhere. And if you lean forward a little bit from your low belly, you can really get a nice hip stretch. So this hip is what's getting that nice stretch. You could push the knee away a little. Anything that feels good for your hips. Breathe. Extend out the crown of your head. But you can kind of hang out in this position, and no one will ever know you're getting that little piriformis stretch for yourself. And nice and tall. Let's do the other side. So again, maybe you're here, in which case you just do a nice little lean, letting the hip get a nice stretch here. And what you can do is the same thing here. Just gently push that knee away a little bit. This is going to feel good, you know, with whatever position it feels good in. That's based on your own hip structure. So don't push yourself into something that isn't feeling good. Okay, and then we'll just come back nice and tall. Breathing, inhaling, halfway down. Come on around, give yourself a nice pat on the back. And those are your challenge moves. So thank you all for joining me.